Samani, Nai Simra. Did you know Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people have been living in Australia for over 60,000 years?
They are the oldest known culture on the whole planet. Before Europeans came to Australia, there was over 250 languages spoken by First Nation people. These languages have their own words for the different places in Australia.
We have learnt the different names of the capital cities and use them every day when we check the weather.
Every morning, we check the Bureau of Meteorology site to read information about the day's weather. However, there's a catch. We are not allowed to use the English names for our capital cities. We learnt that
Meanjin is Brisbane in Turrbal language.
Warang is Sydney in Gadigal language. Nam is Melbourne in Woiwurrung language.
Ngunnawal is Canberra in Ngunnawal language and is also known as Ngambri.
Nipaluna is Tasmania in Palawa language.
Bulu is Perth in Noongar language.
In Garamela is Darwin in Larrakia language.
In our favourite city, where we live, in Adelaide, is known as Tanzania in Ghana language. Not only do First Nation people have a number of different languages, they have a ton of knowledge that has spanned thousands of years. Such as using the stars to navigate, to make sure that they're prepared for the different seasons, and to record and explain their versions of the dreaming.
After learning about First Nations connections to the stars, we learnt about Tagai, a Zenith Keth constellation and dreaming. Zenith Keth is the traditional name for the Torres Strait.
We saw Gail Marby's Tagai artwork at the South Australian Art Gallery. We created our own star constellation that we felt connected to.
We learnt about connection to country through Sonia and Alyssa Jane Carmichael's artworks that represented the importance of the natural environment, the traditional weaving, and the community.
We worked together to create our own community-focused artwork using the same cyanotype techniques as they did.
In history, there has been so many inspiring heroes, rebels, and innovators. We have been learning about them and why they are so inspirational to people today.
Did you know that David D. Nipon was known for his curiosity, invented an hinge clip for sheep shearers to use, and even appears on a $50 note?
Did you know Patty Gorang made friends with William Dawes and they taught each other their languages? This helped to save Darug language so people can still use it today. Did you know that Mahara Wakando Lifu saved 2 European sailors from drowning in a ferocious cyclone? She swam 7 hours with them clinging onto her back. Did you know that we have some deadly Aboriginal people in our own classroom? Izzy and Eli share their knowledge and mentor the younger Aboriginal people at our school. They are true legends.
It is awesome to learn about the different First Nation cultures in Australia.
It helps us to remember how long Aboriginal people have been living here in Australia. We have been privileged to learn, live and play on Kaurna land. This knowledge helps us to remember to look after the environment and to not overuse all the natural resources. We now respect our school environment with greater understanding and care. This got us thinking.
We see dual names all around Adelaide, in our parklands, in the suburb where our school is, and at special locations around our city.
If the Australians are using the Bureau to check the weather every day, how awesome would it be for everyone to connect with the traditional place names for each of our capital cities?
This small change can make a big difference.